Destiny 2's 2025 Solstice event is laughable at best, but it did give us two of the best weapons we have ever seen. Unfortunately, these weapons will be disappearing when Solstice ends, which means you only have a little over a week left to grab them. Today, I want to take the time to showcase one of these weapons and talk about exactly why I think it's the best solar SMG we have ever gotten, and it's not even close. Let's get started. If you know me at all, you know solar is my bread and butter. So when I tell you that this thing has made me put away all my other solar weapons, just know that carries some weight to it. The Yeartide Apex is a 900 RPM solar SMG that drops from Solstice engram. In the left column, it comes with a few decent options, but we're going to be hunting for the obvious choice, which is heal clip. After getting a kill, heal clip will heal you after reloading. I'm not going to get into any numbers here, but just know that heal clip is so strong that it has basically been mandatory on any other solar weapon drop in the past 2 years. If you must use a different perk, I would recommend attrition orbs, as this will have incredible synergy with burning ambition in the right column. In the right column, you can of course pair it with the obvious incandescent, which says that getting a kill will spread scorch to nearby targets. The synergy here is you kill a red bar, it spreads scorch, you reload to heal yourself, and then keep killing red bar enemies, leading to big explosions and much more healing. This is near perfect synergy, but the only problem with this combination is it tends to fall off in the end game activities, where it becomes harder to get those initial kills, especially with an SMG. Bungie was nice enough to offer us a solution to this problem, however, in the form of burning ambition, which states that sustained damage will scorch a target. What this means is that the longer it takes to kill your target, the more scorch it will apply. So you might be saying, but Cruci, we have a million different heal clip incandescent weapons. Yeah, this one can get burning ambition instead, but why should I swap off my level 10,000 callus mini tool? To which I would say look no further than the origin trait, which really brings all of this together. Dreamwork is okay, but this weapon comes with the text balance stock origin trait, which reads that damaging targets while firing from the hip increases reload speed, and not by a small amount either. In this clip, I have 10 weapon stat, which gives me a 1% bonus to reload speed, which looks like this. When I damage Carl when firing from the hip, here's how much faster I reload. The beauty of Solstice this year is that you can get all of these different perks on a single roll, providing you an incredible solar weapon that can be used in literally any piece of content in the game. This thing absolutely cooks, no pun intended, especially with the solar focus this season. So how can you go about getting one for yourself? The fortunate and unfortunate reality is that the best way is through activity completions that drop a Solstice engram. These are going to be in the portal. If you're familiar at all with the power grind, you will know what to do here. If you aren't, I've linked a video to my guide on how to do this as fast as possible, but the general strategy is the same. Load into whatever the featured solo op is for the day and speed run it as much as you can. Get your guardian rank as high as you can and just keep running the power grind. I know we are a week into the event, but if you haven't played much and want to focus on just the weapons, completely ignore the Solstice quest to craft the Solstice armor. This will prevent the armor from entering the loot pool and make it so you will only get the weapon drops. I have a video coming out later this week talking about the grenade launcher, but a brief overview for those of you who stayed this late is you want blast distributor and attrition orbs. Put on a couple grenade fonts and you can get a plus 95 grenade stat from a single burst, which is absolutely unbelievable for the already overpowered grapple melee builds this season. If you have any other rolls of this weapon that you're enjoying, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. I do my best to respond to everybody. Thank you all for your support. If you could do me a huge favor and drop a like and a sub, I would greatly appreciate it. The goal is to hit 500 by the end of this month. Thank you all for spending some time with me. Peace.